'cause I'm on my knees like that, Lord, please pray for me. Save your grace for me. Say, boy, what you want? Get that. Shoot in my mouth, shoot in my and one. Okay, on the real, I'ma take his soul. I'ma take him from his. On the real, I think he knows.
I think he knows. When I play with him like that. I think he knows. When I save him like that. He's wrapped around my pinky finger, watching the way I move. More power than on. And he knows it's true. When I play with him like that. When I play with him like that. Play with him like that. That he's coming right back. Running through his mind all day, I'm tired. I'm the boss now, do higher. Hang the phone up, I'm so wired. Couldn't sleep, my floor's too high up. I got keys, that girl's on fire. Who's the boss? I got 5 on me, like what's the cost? I'm at 5 hotel in a suite, I'm lost in white. Get down sheets, I got stripes on my cheeks, Hermes fur on my feet. I'm a lead. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. We burning up. Every time we hear me, we turning up. Every time you see me, I look like bugs. Pound my friends in a big black truck. I'm Vanessa, I like salsa.
Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Charlotte. Kadarius Toney now to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Half 85. Go.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And once again, they can't connect.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way, and actually loses yards. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Play action now with Purdy. And his first pass falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. From the gun is Purdy. Escapes the pocket. Down the run right, throwing deep down the side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Half 85, half 85.
Running once more with Brooks. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Alert, alert, alert. Stop.
On 1st down, Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Five wide.
Another try following the sack. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions, from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Second down, Allen throwing again. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
56, 56.
Allen on third down. He has the first over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Middle.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. Cut for big yards on the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Alert!
Allen now on first down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Middle.
Back to the air, Allen. Has it at the 7. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Half. Go.
Now Allen off the play action. Escapes his grip, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers parlay the interception into points. Josh Allen, the touchdown. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now a give to Garendo. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
From the 31. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that's a 49er first down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Flushed down now to his left. Hauled in left side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Purdy setting up that play action. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Has it downfield, working the left. And they get this down to the 28. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. To throw again, it's Purdy. It's another first-half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Hey, home. Look out.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Hey, alert. Hey, tight. Off 52. What's that?
Allen on 3rd and short. Completed over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Half 10. Alert! What's that?
Again, Allen to the air. Cuffs, this is Xavier Leggett. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Xavier Leggett with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers bump the lead up to 13 points. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's 2nd and 7. Rolling left, buying some time. That's incomplete left side. This one intended for the running back. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
The QBs today so adept at doing just this, buying themselves enough time and finding a target. The problem on this one, Just not the throw he needed to make the completion.
And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So they're left facing a fourth down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And it's going to be Panthers football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Again, it's Brooks. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only a yard on the play. An improvement on their last one, but that brings up 3rd and 9.
Half 85, half 85. Look out.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Got his target, it's Tony. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Half. Look out.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. Rolling into enemy territory. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off 52.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Niners' 33-yard line.
Alert.
Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Catch is made in close. He has the Carolina touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers push the lead to 20. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
This, the snap that's going to take us inside the 2-minute warning.
Let's go now. Go.
Pretty throwing here on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. The 49ers with a long ways to go for a score. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Finds the in route complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the 49ers first down.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Hauled in by Garindo. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
24 yards.
They got 24 yards on the play. And that's a 49er first down. They're set up at the 35 now. First down throw by Purdy. On target to Garindo. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tackle made by J.C. Horn.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Cut out left. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Hits him on the out route. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers chop some of the lead off before the half. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers drop the lead back to 13.
49ers 7. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Returning it from the 4. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Stop. 5 wide. What's that?
First and 10. Here's Allen. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Gun. Middle. What is that?
Second and 10 now. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And what a hit there. Alex, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ball on the 45, first and 10.
Monday. Attack!
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And now it's second down.
What's that?
To the air again, Allen. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Regular. We go.
Allen on third down. He'll get this one to Brooks. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. It'll be a field goal try now for Joshua Carty. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll give him a 16-point advantage.
lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. They'll stick with the ground game here. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Go.
From the gun is Purdy. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Purdy on first down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Play action now with Purdy. Buying some time left. Now here he goes. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. It's a gain of 4 there, and it brings up a San Francisco first down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Now the 49ers deciding to keep the offense on the field. They're going for 2. Flying forward on the ground. And he gets into the end zone. That is exactly why they went for 2 right there, Brock. It's back down to a 1-possession game. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. This return starts at the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
What's that?
This is Brooks heading left. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Hey, tight. What's that?
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
56, 56.
Throwing here, Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
Alert! What's that?
Back to throw now, Allen. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. That one intended for Brandon Ayuk. So that brings up 4th and long. Punter on now, and he gets into this one. Starts the return at the 34. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. He manages 13 on this punt return. And the 49ers will go on offense. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Shotgun, handoff to Garindo. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. And the Panthers are there to bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Purdy to throw it. He's on the move. He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that gets him back within 5.
I know they love that golf adage, drive for show, putt for dough, but it's awfully nice to drive for show and to have that kind of weapon in your back pocket.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Middle. Half. What's that?
Play action now. Allen. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You know, Kim, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now a give to Brooks, coming left. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Stop. Out. Look out.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. This is Legent working the left side. And he's taken down at the 30. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Brought down by Fred Warner. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
On the give, it's Brooks. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Allen on 3rd and short. It is caught left side. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. Hands off here for Brooks. Oh, and they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
So as the clock winds down to a new year, we wind down to our final quarter. That's the end of 3. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. That's complete to Garindo. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On the give, it's Garindo. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Pretty throwing here on 1st. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Offense to the line for 2nd down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their 1st. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All right, here we go. Second down.
Here we go.
Trying again, following the sack. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He's loaded another one up. Brought in inside the 20. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown.
San Francisco.
The 49ers now within 1 score in the 4th. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
25.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Tony now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Tight. Half 10.
Now Allen off the play action. That's complete till he gets into the red zone. To the house, touchdown Carolina. The Panthers make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Cardi with the extra point. And the Panthers push the lead up to 12. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Gray now on the return. And look at this return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down throw by Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes this out after crossing the 45. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a 49er first down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. Purdy looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Back to the air on second. Purdy. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Setting up the screen. Rolling into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 11. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. To throw again, it's Purdy. Makes the grab in bounds left side. Running in the red zone. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Stays upright. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. On third down, Purdy. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Panthers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Look at this. The wideout gets it to start this drive. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. They gained 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
It just feels like any time this guy touches the ball, it's a big play waiting to happen. He could be lined up wide or when they use him as a runner. If someone doesn't get a hand on him quick, he's gone.
Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They've got a man in motion. Running once more with Brooks. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He cuts it to the right sideline. And it's a solid pickup as he goes out of bounds, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a gain of 4. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
You know, Kate, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it, but these are the kind of gains by the running back that keep the offense on schedule and move the chains.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
A split second, all to keep the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
All right, all set up now. First and 10.
Regular.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Again, it's Brooks. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Setting up for the kneel down on third. He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Panthers pick up the win here. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football.
You talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said.